Hello everyone, this is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game number 114 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. The Indians come into the game, with a record of 53-60. And the White Sox come into the game with a record of 49-63. And today's pitching matchup will be for the Chicago White Sox, Jon Garland, and for the Indians, CC Sabathia. Sabathia comes into the replay, 10-6 record, and in 159 innings pitched has given up 59 earned runs, walked 25, struck out 141, and has a 3.34 ERA. On the real season, at this time, he was 14-6, 167 innings pitched, 66 earned runs, 23 walks, 148 strikeouts, and a 3.56 ERA. Now let's go over today's lineups. First, for the visiting Indians, leading off and playing center field, Grady Sizemore. Batting second and playing left field, Kenny Lofton. Batting third and catching, Victor Martinez. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Travis Hafner. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Casey Blake. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Trot Nixon. Batting eighth and playing first base, Ryan Garco. And batting ninth and making his major league debut and playing second base as Drupal Cabrera. Yes, the one that was on the 2019 Washington Nationals. And for the White Sox, leading off and playing center field, Jerry Owens. Batting second and playing third base, Josh Fields. Batting third and the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jermaine Dye. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Darren Erstad. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Andy Gonzalez. Batting seventh and playing left field, Scott Podsednik. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Juan Uribe. And batting ninth and catching, Toby Hall. And we'll go ahead and get started here. And Grady Sizemore on the season leading off, batting .275 with 12 homers and 46 RBIs. And a 2.8 against a righty. Swing and a miss, strike three. And that's Sizemore's 105th strikeout. And now due up Kenny Lofton. Lofton, as an Indian, is batting .394 with 13 hits and 33 at bats. And a 4-6 against the lefty is a ground ball to second. And that's easy play made by Andy Gonzalez. 2 down. And here is Victor Martinez. Victor batting .304, 26 homers, 82 RBIs. And a 2.8 against the righty is a fly ball to left. And that will retire the side. The Indians go 1-2-3 here in the top of the first, and we go to the bottom of the first. The Indians nothing, and the White Sox coming to bat. And here's Sabathia to face Owens. .27 against the lefty. 1-9 single chance. That is a 5. And he is on, and he will be looking to go. Owens stole 32 bases on the season in 40 attempts. There's a double-A stealer, which starts him at a 17. Being held on makes him a 15, but that's all that will be reduced. They will send him. There's the pitch to Fields. We'll be taking 1-15. Oh, possible throwing error. 1, 2, or 3, but this will need to be a 1 for it to be a throwing error. That's a 9, no throwing error. So we're in scoring position for the White Sox, and here's Josh Fields. And it's a foul ball. One nine, and that ball is hit deep to left field. Racing back is lofted into the warning track to the wall, and that ball is in Souvenir City. And just like that, the White Sox are out 2-0. Fields hit 23 homers in the 2007 season. And just like that, they're out 2-0. And here's Paul Konerko. 412 against a righty is a first base X. Oh boy, Garco is a 4 and a 4. I don't think he'll be able to make this play. In fact, it gets by him down the right field line and into second with a double is Konerko. And here's Jermaine Dye looking to put CeCe away early. And 4-7 against the righty is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So one down. Here's Darren Erstad, of course, former punter at Nebraska University on the football team. 3-4. Ground ball to second. It's an easy play for Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 down, but Konerko will move to third. That's where I say mostly advanced. I am using the super advanced base running chart, but not when the infield is in. I won't use that chart. So over to third, but there are 2 down. Here's Andy Gonzalez. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Indians give up the 2 on the home run, but hold it to that. And we go to the top of the second. Indians trail 2-0. And Hafner, Peralta, and Blake due up. And Hafner on the season, .238 average, 19 homers, 67 RBIs. One, 2 against the righty, fly ball to right. And making the catch is the right fielder, Dye, 1 down. There's Johnny Peralta. 1-6. And that ball's driven to the center field and off the wall. And into second with a double is Peralta. Peralta came into the game batting .248 with 18 homers and 54 RBIs. Has just hit his 9th double. He has a 1-6 home run chance, but a 14 scrapes off the wall. And here's Casey Blake. .112. Against a righty, that's a fly ball to right. Guy makes another play, and going back to second is Peralta, and here's Trot Nixon. Nixon on the season batting .290 with 3 homers and 18 RBIs. And a 3-9's a ground ball to second. And Gonzalez puts away Nixon, and that'll retire the side. And go to the bottom of the second, the White Sox lead 2-0. And here's Podsednik. 7 against the lefty. Second base X, and Cabrera, tough play at second, but he dives, makes a diving stop, throws to first, and they get the speedy Podsednik. 1 down. Play that Josh Barfield wouldn't have been able to make, but neither here nor there. Here's Juan Uribe. 4-9. And that's a ripped into center field for a base hit. And Uribe will not be stealing. Here's Toby Hall. One 7 against the lefty. Ground ball back to the mound. Get Uribe at second, but the return throw is not in time. Fielder's choice. And Hall switches places with Uribe. There are 2 down. Here's Owens. Singled, stole second, and scored on the field's homer. 5-10. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to right. Nixon under it, and that will retire the side. We are through 2. The White Sox 2, the Indians nothing. Garco, Cabrera, and Sizemore due up here in the top of the 3rd. Garco, 256 average, 14 homers, 48 RBIs. Damn, gee, I gotta control that. Leave die a little bit better. All right. Try it again. 1-8. And that ball is driven deep center field. Going back is Owens. Out of here. So Garco fouled off Garland's best pitch, and he gave him a meatball, and he knew what to do with it. 1-12 home run, and that's an 11. So Garco rips his 15th homer and 49th RBI, and that cuts the deficit in half to 2-1. And here is Asdrubal Cabrera's first major league at bat. Batting left-handed against the right-handed pitching Garland. 2-4 and skies it to right. Moving back a few steps is Dye. 1 down. And here's Grady Sizemore, struck out his first time up. 3-9, and that's ripped into right center field. Cutting it off is right fielder Dye. And Sizemore, they're going to try to take advantage of Toby Hall's weak arm. Starts at a 15, goes down to a 13 for being held, but bumped up back up to a 15 because of his +2 arm, and he's going to take off. And here's the throw to second. That's a 7, and he's in there. So Sizemore has stolen his 31st base. And he's on second for Kenny Lofton. He grounded out his first time up. 5-11. Ooh, left field chance for Podsednik. Oh, that's who you want to hit it to. 4 and a 3. That's a good thing he stole second, because that ball will drop. 4 and a 3. Yep. That will drop in, and scampering home is Sizemore. And the Indians have tied the game at 2. And now, if you're Kenny Lofton, do you look to go? I would say yes. So 1-15. Even with Victor up, with one down, 1-15, he will steal it. And that is a 12, and he is in there. So that is Kenny Lofton's second steal as a member of the Indians. And here's Victor Martinez, flew out his first time up. And 1-5, and that ball is ripped into center field and off the wall. Rounding third and heading home is Lofton. And heading into second with a stand-up double is Victor Martinez, a 1-3 home run chance. And that was a 5, but still counts as an RBI. RBI number 83 for Martinez and double number 27. And the Indians have a 3-2 lead. Here's Travis Hafner. Six, 7. And he draws a walk. And if you're the White Sox, you'll allow this here. All right, here's Johnny Peralta, doubled his last time up. First and second, one down. Indians lead 3-2. 2-5, and Peralta goes down on strikes. 2 down. That's a big strikeout. And they're not holding either runner on. So here's Casey Blake. 3-4. Ground ball to second. And that will retire the side. But the Indians get 3 runs themselves and take a 3-2 lead. And Fields, Konerko, and Dye due up. All right, Fields homered his last time up. And almost did it again. 1-15 home run chance, but that's a 20, so he's into second with a double. And he will not be held on. And here's Paul Konerko. One 5. And that's a 1-2 double chance, but that's a 14. So that's a fly ball to left, and Lofton corrals it 1 down. Here's Jermaine Dye, struck out his first time up. Once again, not holding Fields on. 2-5, base hit to center field. Fields not being held on makes him a 14. Sizemore adds nothing to it. 1-14, they're going to send him. They're going to throw home. And that's a 16, and he is out. So good relay. So we'll say 8-6-2. And there are 2 down. Oh, that could come back to haunt the White Sox. And here's Darren Erstad. Not holding on Dye at first. 3-11. Base hit the center field. Dye 13. Not being held on 15. And they'll hold him there. Now it's 75% chance, but not going to risk it. And here's Andy Gonzalez. Gonzalez struck out his first time up. 4-2, fly ball to left. And back just in front of the warning track is Lofton, makes the catch to retire the side. And that would have been a lovely ballpark check in Super Advanced, but we're not playing Super Advanced. So through 3, the Indians lead 3-2. And bottom third of the order due up for the Indians, Nixon, Garco, and Cabrera. And here's Nixon. 5-3 against the lefty right field X. That's not in range for the right fielder die. He is an E4. 5-10 will make the play. And a 5 will get the job done, and Nixon is retired. 1 down. And here's Garco. He homered to lead off the top of the third, excuse me. 6-7, 1-17 single chance, and that's lined into left field. Garco has his second hit of the day. And that'll bring up as Drupal Cabrera flew out to right his first time up. They're not expecting a bunt. No one swing away. 4-6, and switch hitter batting left-handed. Ground ball to second. Cabrera, oops. And that's a inning-ending double play. So go to the bottom of the fourth. Indians lead 3-2. And bottom third of the order for the White Sox here in the fourth. Potsudnik, Uribe, and Hall. And here's Potsudnik, grounded out his first time up. Six, 7 against the lefty, second base X, and the 15 will be in range for Cabrera. 1 down. And here is Juan Uribe. And foul ball. Jeez. Five, 2. And just like for Casey Blake, when you re-rolled, that's a fly ball deep the left field and out of here. And we have a tie game on a 1-17 home run chance, and Uribe is normal against both righties and lefties, so game tied at 3. And yes, this real-life game did go extra innings. So here's Toby Hall. Down into a fielder's choice his first time up. 3-7, ground ball to short. 2 down. And back to the top of the order, Jerry Owens. Third time at bat here. 5-7 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Sabathia, but the Uribe homer ties the game at 3 going to the top of the 5th. And top of the order due up for the Indians, Sizemore, Lofton, and Martinez. As both pitchers are now going through the order for the 3rd time. And here's Sizemore. 2-4, popped him up. First baseman Erstad puts it away. 1 down. Here's Kenny Lofton, singled and scored his last time up. And 5-4 is a catcher X. And Toby Hall, a 3 and a 5. We will ignore the wild pitch, but he pops it up in front of home plate. And And Hall takes off the mask and puts it away, 2 down. Here's Victor Martinez, doubled his last time up. Ooh, and 4-10 swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning for the Indians in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 3. Fields, Konerko, and Dye due up. And Fields has had his personal liking to CC Sabathia, homered and doubled in 2 appearances. And not this time, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 4th strikeout for Sabathia. And here's Konerko, doubled and thrown out in 2 appearances. 3-2, and that's a fly ball to center. Going back to the warning track is Sizemore and makes the catch. And there's Jermaine Dye, singled his last time up. And a 1-9, fly ball to right, and Nixon puts it away, and that will retire the side. Halfway home here in Chicago, tied at 3 going to the top of the 6th. 2/3 of the way, almost 2/3 of the way home, I should say. Hafner, Peralta, and Blake due up. Now, in the real game, Hafner only had 2 at-bats. He complained of a knee injury, but we'll see. Maybe if we get him running, we'll have an excuse to take him out. 2-10, ground ball to short, and Hafner feels something in his knee, running it out, and they'll take a look at him. And this may be where they have to take him out. In fact, they're saying he is done for the game. And Jason Michaels will be coming in to be the designated hitter the next time up. Here's Johnny Peralta. Double and a strikeout. 4-8, and that's a 5. And so that gets into the gap, and holding at second is Peralta. 1-3 triple chance, but that's a 5. So he's on second with his second double of the game. 1 out. Here's Casey Blake, 0 for 2 on the day. Five, 8 line drive caught by the shortstop Uribe. 2 down. And here's Trot Nixon. And, foul ball. Let's see if this benefits the Indians here. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. 6-7, and he draws a walk. And that'll bring up Ryan Garco. And they will get bullpen action. Ryan Bukvich will start loosening in the pen. And here's Ryan Garco, singled and homered in 2 appearances. 4-4, center field X. Oh, Owens, a 2 and a 2. And that'll drop for a hit. Running third and heading home is Peralta. And going to third is Nixon. And the Indians have a 4-3 lead. And that'll be it for Garland. As he faces his 26th batter. Probably should have been pulled earlier, but... And third. And here is Bukovic. And White Sox had to use a lot of relievers in the previous game, so they will be hoping to get some length out of some people here. 2 down. And he will face Cabrera here. 2-7. And all those hits in column 2, and he gets a fly ball to center. And that will retire the side. But the Indians get one here in the top of the 6th and lead 4-3. And Sabathia facing Erstad, Gonzalez, and Podsednik here in the 6th. And here's Jon Erstad, singled his last time up. 3-7. Oh, and found the hole in that column too. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. And here's Andy Gonzalez. Andy 0 for 2. 2-12. Ground ball back to the mound. Sabathia throws the first, 2 down. Here's Scott Podsednik. 6-4. Shortstop. Ooh, a 6 might be okay for Peralta. And it is. So good play by Johnny. And he throws the first, and that will retire the side. We will go to the 7th. And Bukovic will stay out as he got the last out here in the bottom or top of the 6th. With the Indians leading 4-3. And here's Grady Sizemore, 1 for 3 with a single. 3-6. And that ball is deep to right field and over his head, and one hops the wall. And into second with a double is Sizemore. And here's Kenny Lofton. And no, they're not going to put a bunt down. They're expecting it, but he's not going to. He's already in scoring position. Oh, that would have been an excellent bunt, but that's a pop foul behind home plate. And in foul territory, catcher Hall makes the catch, 1 down. Oof. Here's Victor Martinez. Holding on Sizemore. 6-7, second base X. And a 6 should be in range for, 4 and a 6. No, it won't be in range, but he gets lucky, knocks it down, and holds Sizemore to third. So first and third. And they have Boone Logan and Mike McDougall loosening. The infield will be brought in, trying to keep this a 1-run game. Here's Jason Michaels, took over for Travis Hafner after he left. Looked something must have happened with his knee after coming out of the box on that ground out. And here's the pitch to Michaels. 1-7, base hit to left field. Scoring from third is Sizemore. And holding at second is Martinez. And that is Jason Michaels' 30th RBI. And that gives the Indians a 5-3 lead. And we will now call on Mike McDougall. As Bukovic is now tired, he goes 2/3 of an inning. And he will face Johnny Peralta, 2 doubles and a strikeout so far. One, 8, and ground ball to short. And they get Michaels at second, and the return throw is an inning-ending double play. Big pitch by McDougal there. And that'll retire the side, but the Indians get an insurance run, we'll say. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, and this will probably be it for Sabathia. They'll probably... I'll let him try to pitch as long as he can. Oops. Okay. So he'll face Uribe, Hall, and Owens. And this is August, and he should be able to go through the 4th time through the order. But if not, the Indians have Tom Masney and Rafael Perez listening in the pen. 3-6, popped him up. Third baseman Blake is there, and that will retire Uribe, 1 down. Here's Toby Hall. 3-3, popped him up behind home plate. And Martinez puts it away, 2 down, and here's Jerry Owens. Six, swing and a miss, strike 3. And if you're going to go out, that's a way to go out. So he gets Owens for the 2nd time today. And we go to the 8th. And McDougal will stay out. He only pitched to 1 batter, but got 2 outs. And he will face Blake, Nixon, and Garco. Six, 4, shortstop, and that is Uribe. Yeah, 2 and a 6 will be fine, and that will take care of Casey Blake. 1 away. And here's Trent Nixon. Actually, no, they're going to call back Trent Nixon. And Franklin Gutierrez will come in and pinch hit for Nixon. Which essentially means that somebody will hit next chance to Gutierrez in the next inning, almost guaranteed. All right, Gutierrez on the season, 271 average. 9 homers, 24 RBIs. As both Masney and Perez continue to loosen, so that will probably be it for Sabathia. And here's Gutierrez, pinch hit for Nixon. 5-10. Oof, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's Gutierrez's 34th strikeout on the season. Here's Ryan Garco, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. 2 outs, bases empty. Indians leading 5-3. And a 6-8, and Garco goes down on strikes, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And the Indians lead 5-3. Matt Thornton is loosening for the White Sox. And the Indians will go with Tom Masney. Try to hold the fort here. Masney on the season, .52 1/3 innings pitched, a 3-1 record, 30 earned runs allowed, 23 walks, 35 strikeouts, and a 5.16 ERA. And here's the pitch to Fields. .210 against the righty. And that's a ground ball to short. Peralta throws the first, one down. And here's Paul Konerko. For 9. And that ball is ripped over the center fielder's head. And into second with a double is Konerko. Timeout for pitcher usage. All right. This will be the last hitter as Darren Erstad, a lefty, is coming up. Well, the White Sox may counter with somebody. Probably not. Here's Jermaine Dye. Runner on second, one down. They're not going to hold on Dye. Man, that's a foul ball again. Jeez. Must be a drinking game for me. Whenever dice goes off the thing, Tim takes a drink. Try it again. 4-6. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And they will not waste any time. The lefty Erstad, they will go with the lefty Perez. And Perez on the season. .30 2/3, making his 28th appearance. 30 2/3 innings pitched, 8 earned runs allowed, 8 walks, 36 strikeouts, and a 2.35 ERA. And his job is basically to get out Darren Erstad, and they will not go to the bench. This Jim Thome is absolutely awful at first base, although against a lefty, he's kind of meh as well. But he does a great power. So 2 down. Perez to face Erstad. 112 and okay, and super advanced either. Fly ball to left. Lofton makes the catch, and yeah, the X chance does not happen for Gutierrez. Shocking. Runner on second, left on. And we'll go to the 9th, and Matt Thornton will come on to the game and pitch the 9th inning after McDougal went an inning and 2/3 of solid relief. And he will face Cabrera, Sizemore, and Lofton. And Joe Borowski is loosening in the pen if it is a safe situation. If it is not, then Perez will stay on. Here's the pitch to Cabrera, 0 for 3. Looking for his first major league hit. 3-8. And there's the first major league hit for Cabrera. Base hit the center field, and they ask for the ball back, and Cabrera smiling from ear to ear. He will not be held on, not going anywhere. And they are not expecting a bunt from Sizemore. Yep, 2 runs, I don't think I'll do it. They will not hold Cabrera on. Here's Sizemore. 1-6. And he draws a walk. Oh, boy. And Boone Logan is loosening in the pen. In case... So we have Boone Logan and Aaron Wasserman. And first and second. And they are not holding, they're holding all runners now because of Sizemore. And there's Kenny Lofton. He will be bunting. And they're expecting it, so he'll be a B bunter. Being a 7, that's fine and dandy. And that's fielded by the first baseman. So 3-4 on the sacrifice. And will they will intentionally walk Victor Martinez to get the Jason Michaels. So they will load the bases. That does not count against Thornton's point of weakness. They have to be regular walks. So he's still at 2. And actually, they will take Thornton out. So he hits lefties a little bit better. And they will bring in the righty Wasserman. I'll get Wasserman's card. Okay. Essentially, he is excellent against righties, and that's what they have coming up. So Wasserman, in with the bases loaded, they'll bring the infield in, trying to cut off the run. And here's Michaels. RBI single was last time up. 6-7 against the righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, infield back to normal. Here's Johnny Peralta. 2 doubles and grounded into a double play. One, 6. And that ball is hit deep to center field and off the wall. Scoring from third is Cabrera. Excuse me. Scoring from second is Sizemore. And that is, oh boy. Wow. Okay, Martinez hits third. Owens does have a +1 arm. Starts at a 9, gets bumped up to a 10 for not being held on. With 2 outs makes him a 12, and Owens is a +1. So 1-13. They'll send Martinez. The throw to the plate. He's a 1-13. That's a 15, and he is out. So that's, we'll say, 8-4-2. Peralta, 2-run double. The Indians try to get greedy here, scoring Martinez. But they get 2 in the 9th inning and lead 7-3. And Perez will come on and stay on and pitch the bottom of the 9th. He won't face Andy Gonzalez. They will have Danny Ricard, pinch hit for Andy Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 3 on the day, so he will be coming out. So I'm adding Ricard to the. All right, and then actually, that might not be the greatest thing. No, he's already been announced, so they'll do it anyways. So Ricard, Patsunik, and Uribe. I like Ricard's pop a little bit here. Hope it comes off the batter card. Here's Ricard, Patsunik, and Uribe. Nope. Although that was mighty close to being something. Fly ball, deep right field. Gutierrez on a step on the warning track makes the catch. 1 down. Let's see, Gonzalez. Yeah, Gonzalez, that would have been, of course, that would have been a single chance against the righty. But he hadn't had a good day. 1 to 2 home run chance, and that's a 4. So that was close. 1 down. And here's Podsednik. For 7. Fly ball to center. Sizemore puts it away. 2 down. And last hope for the White Sox is Uribe. .611. Ground ball to third. Blake fires the first ball game. Final score from Chicago. The Indians take this one 7-3. And be right back with the line score. All right, final line score, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Indians. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the White Sox. Sabathia will get the win. And he will move to 11-6 on the replay. And then Mastny and Perez finish out the final 6 outs to get the hold. All right, and I'll give you the records now. After the game, the Indians move to 54-60, and the White Sox go to 49-64. And be right back with the next game's pitching matchup. All right, so the next pitching matchup is Aaron Laffey for the Indians and Mark Burley for the White Sox. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You're notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.